The Knights Templar, officially known as the Poor Fellow Soldiers of Christ and of the Temple of Solomon, are one of the most enigmatic and intriguing orders in medieval history. Founded around 1119, their story is marked by a combination of chivalry, religious devotion, and a dash of secrecy that continues to capture the imagination of people to this day. Howdy, I'm just some random nude dude sitting in my closet talking to myself. It's also where I celebrate the power of free thinking and encourage bold ideas. As a society, we're often afraid to challenge the norms and think outside the box. But here, I embrace the unconventional. So sit back, relax, and join me on this journey of exploration, where we embrace our inner nude dude and push boundaries to discover new perspectives. These knights emerged in the tumultuous years following the First Crusade, which aimed to recapture Jerusalem and other holy sites from Muslim control. The Templars' primary mission was to ensure the safety of Christian pilgrims who embarked on the perilous journey to the Holy Land. As guardians of these sacred travelers, the Templars adopted the role of protectors in a hostile and unfamiliar land. What set the Templars apart was not only their military might, but also their innovation in the realm of finance. They established a pioneering banking system that enabled secure, long-distance financial transactions, a precursor to modern banking. This financial acumen allowed them to accumulate substantial wealth and power over time. Their iconic white mantle and red cross pate became emblematic of their order. This emblem, prominently displayed on their clothing and shields, represented an unwavering commitment to the Christian faith. The Templars' uniformity and discipline on the battlefield made them a formidable force, crucial in the defense of Christian territories in the Holy Land. However, as the Crusades lost momentum, the Templars began to face challenges. Their immense wealth, along with a changing political landscape, fueled suspicion and envy. It was in this atmosphere that King Philip IV of France, heavily indebted to the Templars, conspired to bring about their downfall. Accusations of heresy, including claims of worshiping an enigmatic figure known as Baphomet, were used as a pretext for the suppression of the order. The Templars faced trials, torture, and imprisonment, leading to the official dissolution of their order by Pope Clement V in 1312. The sudden and mysterious end of the Templars has since become a source of numerous legends and myths. The Knights Templar continue to be a subject of historical fascination, intrigue, and enduring legends. Their legacy persists, with their symbolism and history influencing modern cultures, fraternal organizations like the Freemasons, and inspiring countless works of literature and film. As we explore the Knights Templars' history and the many intriguing facets of their existence, we uncover not only a compelling chapter of medieval history, but also the enduring allure of these medieval warriors and their enigmatic order. The Knights Templar were established in the wake of the First Crusade, gaining recognition from the Church and significant support from European monarchs and nobility. They became closely associated with the Temple of Solomon in Jerusalem and adopted their distinct white mantle with a red cross as an emblem. The Knights Templar, officially known as the Poor Fellow Soldiers of Christ and the Temple of Solomon, were founded in the early 12th century, around 1119. Their establishment was closely tied to the aftermath of the First Crusade, which aimed to reclaim Jerusalem and other holy sites in the Holy Land from Muslim control. The Templars came into existence as a result of the Christian desire to protect pilgrims traveling to these sacred sites. At the heart of their mission was the protection of Christian pilgrims who journeyed to Jerusalem, a city of immense religious importance to Christians, Jews, and Muslims. The Templars provided safe passage and security to these pilgrims, who faced numerous dangers during their travels through the often hostile and perilous territories of the eastern Mediterranean. The name Templar was derived from their initial headquarters. They took up residence near the Temple of Solomon in Jerusalem, which was believed to be the site of the biblical King Solomon's temple. This association with such a revered location added to their mystique and religious significance. The Knights Templar received official recognition and support from the Church, as Pope Honorius II issued a papal bull known as Militia Dei, granting them certain privileges and protections. This endorsement from the Church lent them an aura of sanctity, further enhancing their reputation. The order's structure was hierarchical, with Grand Masters at the helm. They developed a sophisticated military organization with a distinctive code of conduct based on chivalry. Over time, the Templars' mission expanded to include the defense of Christian territories in the Holy Land, and they became formidable warriors on the battlefield. Their financial operations were innovative for the time. They established a banking system that allowed travelers to deposit money at one Templar location and receive a coded document that could be redeemed at another location. This facilitated long-distance financial transactions, making the Templars an early form of international bankers. As they continued to serve their mission, the Templars amassed considerable wealth and land holdings, given as donations and grants from European rulers. This wealth and their powerful military presence made them influential figures in politics of the time. The Knights Templar, with their combination of religious devotion, military prowess, and financial innovation, occupied a unique place in medieval society. Their history, from their noble beginnings as protectors of pilgrims to their dramatic downfall, is a captivating chapter in the annals of the Crusades and the broader Middle Ages. The Templars had a hierarchical structure led by Grand Masters, and developed an innovative banking system that facilitated secure long-distance financial transactions. Their wealth and power grew considerably due to donations and land grants from European rulers. The Knights Templar were known for their organized and hierarchical structure, which contributed to their effectiveness both as warriors and financial operators. The Templar order was structured hierarchical, similar to a military organization. At the top was the Grand Master, who held supreme authority over the order. Under the Grand Master were officers who managed different aspects of the Templars' operations, such as the Marshal, responsible for military aspects, and the Treasurer, overseeing financial matters. Below them were individual knights. Becoming a Templar was not a simple process. Prospective members needed to meet stringent criteria. They were required to be of noble birth, demonstrate loyalty to the Church, and possess martial skills. Novices underwent a period of training and commitment to the order, which included vows of chastity, poverty, and obedience. The Templars were renowned for their military prowess. They played a significant role in protecting Christian-held territories in the Holy Land, particularly during the early Crusades. They operated as a disciplined and highly trained fighting force, defending key locations and supporting other Christian armies. Their iconic white mantle with a red cross was both a symbol of their order and a practical piece of regalia that identified them on the battlefield. In addition to their military role, the Templars developed an innovative banking system. This system allowed travelers to deposit money at one Templar location and receive a coded document that could be redeemed at another Templar establishment, often in a different region. This facilitated long-distance financial transactions, providing a safe and efficient way for pilgrims and merchants to move money across Europe and the Holy Land. The Templars' reputation for reliability and security in financial matters contributed to their growth in wealth and influence. Over time, the Templars accumulated vast land holdings throughout Europe and the Holy Land. These lands were typically granted to the order as donations from European monarchs, nobility, and devout individuals. The income generated from these lands, combined with their financial activities, made the Templars one of the most powerful and wealthy organizations of the time. The structured nature of the Knights Templar, with a well-defined hierarchy and a combination of military and financial operations, allowed them to fulfill their mission effectively. Their military skills ensured safety of pilgrims and the defense of Christian territories in the Holy Land, while their financial innovations contributed to their economic power and influence. This multifaceted approach made them a prominent and complex organization in medieval society. As the Crusades waned, the Templars faced increasing scrutiny. King Philip IV of France, heavily indebted to them, conspired with the Church to suppress the order. In 1312, Pope Clement V officially dissolved the Knights Templar, leading to their persecution. The downfall and persecution of the Knights Templar is a dramatic chapter in their history, marked by political intrigue, accusations, and the eventual suppression of the order. As the 13th century progressed, the Crusades began to lose their momentum. The Templars, originally formed to protect Christian pilgrims traveling to the Holy Land, saw their primary mission become less relevant as the Holy Land faced diminishing Christian control. King Philip IV of France, also known as Philip the Fair, faced significant financial debts, some of which were owed to the Templars. In a move that would serve his financial interests, Philip sought to undermine and discredit the order. To achieve this, he conspired with Pope Clement V, who was based in Avignon, France, to take action against the Templars. The king and the pope, working in tandem, made grave accusations against the Templars. Among these allegations was the charge of heresy, including claims that the Templars engaged in blasphemous practices and even worshipped a mysterious idol called Baphomet. This included allegations of spitting on the cross and engaging in immoral behaviors. These charges were largely unproven and have remained a subject of debate among historians. To extract confessions and evidence from the Templars, many members were subject to torture, leading some to admit to the accusations under duress. It's essential to note that these admissions are widely regarded as unreliable due to the severe and inhumane methods of torture employed. The pressure from King Philip IV and Pope Clement V led to the official suppression of the Knights Templar. On March 22, 1312, Pope Clement V issued a papal bull known as the Vox in Excelsio, which effectively dissolved the order. This decision resulted in the seizure of Templar properties and assets. Many Templars faced imprisonment, trials, and often execution as a result of the persecution. While some members escaped and went underground, the majority of the Templars saw their order dismantled. The persecution of the Knights Templar has left a lasting historical impact. It remains a subject of fascination and intrigue due to the allegations of heresy, torture, and the abrupt end of the once powerful and influential order. The truth behind these allegations and the motivations of King Philip IV and Pope Clement V continue to be the focus of historical study and debate. The Knights Templar have become enshrouded in myths and legends, often associated with the Holy Grail and hidden treasures. These tales have contributed to their enduring allure. One of the most enduring legends is the association of the Knights Templar with the Holy Grail. This legend suggests that the Templars discovered the Holy Grail or had knowledge of its whereabouts. The Holy Grail is believed to be the cup used by Jesus at the Last Supper, and its search has been a central theme in Arthurian legends and other medieval stories. Some claim that the Templars were the protectors or seekers of this sacred relic. Another prevalent myth revolves around hidden treasures and sacred relics. The Templars are believed to have unearthed valuable artifacts during their time in the Holy Land, including not only the Holy Grail, but also pieces of the True Cross and other religious relics. These stories suggest that the Templars concealed these treasures in various locations before their dissolution, inspiring treasure hunters and adventurers for centuries. The sudden and mysterious dissolution of the Templars led to theories of their survival. Some speculate that a group of Templars escaped persecution and continued their activities underground. These theories have given rise to the concept of secret Templar societies, with some suggesting that they were involved in covert operations and influenced historical events. The legends and myths surrounding the Knights Templar have made their way into modern literature, movies, and other forms of popular culture. Works like Dan Brown's The Da Vinci Code and movies like Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade have incorporated Templar themes into their stories, further perpetuating the tales. The Knights Templar used various symbols and codes in their practices, further fueling the mystique around the order. These symbols, such as the distinctive red cross on a white mantle, have been interpreted and reinterpreted over the centuries, often with speculative or mystical meanings attached to them. The Templars have had a significant influence on modern Freemasonry. Many Masonic lodges incorporate Templar-inspired elements into their rituals, regalia, and symbolism. This connection has created a link between historical Templars and modern secret societies, amplifying the intrigue. The enduring allure of the Knights Templar can be attributed in part to these captivating legends and myths. They have inspired countless explorations, books, documentaries, and fictional works, perpetuating the mystique of the order throughout history and into the present day. While some of these stories are firmly rooted in fact, many others remain speculative and continue to be a subject of historical inquiry and fascination. The Templars' legacy continues to influence popular culture, with their presence in books, movies, and modern fraternal organizations. One of the most significant influences of the Knights Templar is on modern Freemasonry. The Masonic lodges incorporate Templar-inspired elements into their rituals, regalia, and symbolism. The red cross on a white background, a distinctive Templar emblem, is commonly found in Masonic settings. This connection between historical Templars and modern Freemasonry has contributed to the enduring mystique and fascination surrounding the order. The Knights Templar continue to be a popular subject in literature, movies, and other forms of popular culture. For instance, Dan Brown's best-selling novel, The Da Vinci Code, weaves Templar-related themes into its story. Similarly, movies like Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade feature Templar-inspired plotlines. These depictions serve to keep the Templars in the public eye and fuel interest in their history. Various fraternal organizations have drawn inspiration from the Knights Templar. Some of these groups are dedicated to preserving Templar traditions or historical reenactments. Others use the Templars as a symbol of chivalry and nobility, promoting ethical and moral values. These organizations often emphasize the Templars' legacy of brotherhood and service. The enduring fascination with the Knights Templar has led to a thriving industry of historical exploration and tours. Tourists and history enthusiasts visit Templar-related sites throughout Europe and the Holy Land, seeking to uncover the mysteries and history associated with the order. Scholars and historians continue to explore the history and legacy of the Knights Templar. While much is known about their origins and activities, many questions and debates persist, particularly regarding their alleged secrets and treasures. Ongoing research contributes to our understanding of this enigmatic order. The values of chivalry, nobility, and dedication to a noble cause associated with the Knights Templar have left a mark on modern culture. These values are often idealized and serve as inspirations for individuals and organizations that seek to promote ethical and honorable behavior. The Knights Templar's influence on modern culture and organizations is far-reaching. Whether through the symbolism and practices of Freemasonry, the fascination of pop culture, the existence of fraternal organizations, or the ongoing scholarly research, the Templars continue to captivate the imagination and leave their mark on the contemporary world. Their legacy endures as a testament to the enduring power of history and myth. The Knights Templar were known for their elaborate and secretive rituals. While historical records are scarce, it's believed that they had initiation ceremonies with strong emphasis on brotherhood. These rituals were conducted in private and involved symbolic elements. The details of these ceremonies have largely been lost to history, but their existence has added to the aura of mystery surrounding the order. The Templars also had a distinct set of symbols and regalia. Their most iconic symbol was the red cross pate on a white mantle, which was worn over their armor. This symbol represented their commitment to the Christian faith and the protective role they played during the Crusades. The regalia served to identify them on the battlefield as members of the order. To this day, this emblem is recognized worldwide as a symbol of the Knights Templar. During the Templars' downfall, they faced grave accusations of heresy. Among the most notorious accusations was the claim that they worshipped an enigmatic figure known as Baphomet. This figure was said to be a bearded head or idol, often depicted with various symbolic elements. These allegations were used as a pretext for the suppression of the order, but the true nature of Baphomet remains a subject of historical debate. Some scholars argue that Baphomet might have been a misunderstood reference to biblical or religious symbolism, while others believe it was a fabricated charge. The heresy accusations also include claims of spitting on the cross, engaging in immoral behaviors, and other unorthodox practices. It's important to note that the veracity of these allegations remains a matter of historical controversy, with some historians attributing them to political motivations rather than genuine religious deviations. The abrupt end of the Templar order has given rise to various theories about their survival. Some speculate that a group of Templars managed to escape persecution and continue their activities underground. These theories have resulted in the concept of secret Templar societies, with some suggesting that they remained active in clandestine operations and influenced historical events. While the evidence for these theories is scant, they have contributed to the enduring fascination with the Templars and their supposed continuation beyond their official dissolution. The Knights Templar's influence on modern Freemasonry is noteworthy. Many Masonic lodges incorporate Templar-inspired elements into their rituals, regalia, and symbolism. The red cross on a white background, akin to the Templar's emblem, is often found in Masonic settings. This connection between the historical Templars and modern Freemasonry has given rise to the perception of a Templar-Masonic link, amplifying the allure and intrigue surrounding both organizations. Throughout Europe and the Holy Land, there are numerous sites associated with the Knights Templar. These sites often hold historical significance, and some are shrouded in Templar legends and mysteries. The Temple Mount in Jerusalem, where the Templars initially set up their headquarters, is one such site. The Temple Church in London, which served as the Templars' English headquarters, is another example. These sites have become distinctions for history enthusiasts and tourists, each with its own tales of Templar legends and historical significance. The immense wealth and secrecy surrounding the Templars have inspired numerous theories about hidden treasures. Some suggest that the Templars may have discovered valuable artifacts during their time in the Holy Land, including not only the Holy Grail, but also pieces of the True Cross and other religious relics. These theories persist and have led to extensive treasure hunts, speculations, and explorations in search of these alleged Templar treasures. The Knights Templar continue to be a popular subject in literature, movies, and video games. Works like Dan Brown's The Da Vinci Code and movies like Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade have incorporated Templar themes into their stories. These depictions keep the Templars in the public eye and continue to inspire curiosity about their history and the mysteries associated with them. The Knights Templar, officially known as the Poor Fellow Soldiers of Christ and of the Temple of Solomon, remain an enigmatic and captivating chapter in the annals of history. Emerging in the tumultuous years following the First Crusade, their primary mission was to protect Christian pilgrims en route to the Holy Land. This dedication to safeguarding the faithful in a hostile and unfamiliar territory earned them respect and recognition. What set the Templars apart was not only their martial prowess, but also their financial innovations. They established an early banking system that facilitated secure long-distance financial transactions, making them the forerunners of modern banking institutions. The resulting wealth and power they accumulated only served to magnify their influence in medieval society. However, as the Crusades waned, the Templars faced increasing scrutiny and suspicion. King Philip IV of France, deeply indebted to the order, orchestrated their suppression. The accusations of heresy, including the mysterious figure Baphomet, were used as a pretext for the trials and persecution that followed. The official dissolution of the Knights Templar by Pope Clement V in 1312 marked the abrupt end to a once mighty and revered order. Despite their dissolution, the Templars' legacy endures. They have become the subject of enduring legends and myths, often linked to the quest for the Holy Grail and hidden treasures. The Templars' symbolic red cross on white mantle has left an indelible mark on modern culture and is widely recognized in Freemasonry. The Templars' secretive rituals, theories of survival, and influence on modern fraternal organizations continue to inspire exploration and fascination. Templar-related sites throughout Europe and the Holy Land draw history enthusiasts, while the search for their supposed treasure persists. The cultural impact of the Knights Templar is significant, with their presence in literature, movies, and other forms of popular culture. Works like the Da Vinci Code and movies like Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade have further perpetuated the mystique surrounding the Templars. The Knights Templar represent not just an historical order of medieval knights, but a symbol of chivalry, devotion, and enduring intrigue. Their story continues to captivate the imagination, offering a glimpse into a bygone era of crusades, secrets, and legends. The Templars' legacy serves as a testament to the enduring power of history and myth, inviting further exploration and discovery for generations to come. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you found this video informative and thought-provoking. This is the point at which others tell you, if you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more content just like this. But we all know that that kind of thing is for losers. Don't be a loser. And as always, I welcome your feedback and ideas for future videos in the comments section below. Until next time, keep learning, keep exploring, and keep embracing your inner nude, dude.